uh, there's many wonderful things that the Most High has done. There's many wonderful things that the Almighty has done for many people. He's become many people and sent his angel down to many people. For instance, Melly Mel, Tupac. I mean, there's Elvis Presley, uh, Aretha Franklin, Vanessa Williams. The Almighty has done these things. But the Almighty I'm talking about is Jesus and only Jesus. I can't be talking about anybody else because a person that would slay 80 million animals in one day does not have the ability to do something like that, and doesn't have the desire and doesn't have the love to do anything great with these people. So Jesus became the Almighty and the Most High at some point. When I talk about the Most High and the Almighty doing something to me, I'm talking about the prior Almighty, the prior Most High that's been in darkness and been disabled as far as his power and crooked as far as his ability and authority over the land and over the licenses of the property. So I just want to clear that up so that nobody is confused. I don't care if you get offended because I know what's going on more than anybody. So, but I don't want anyone to get confused and start thinking that the Almighty and Most High don't exist, and they're wondering, well, who been, the Almighty and the Most High. I got we partners. Matter of fact, we run together. Matter of fact, that's my road dog. I've been doing a lot of stuff with. You know, he's dwelt in me a lot of times, and I did mighty, wonderful things. But this is the clean Almighty. This is the Almighty that wouldn't kill an animal, never. The Almighty that wouldn't tolerate a drug dealer getting shot in the head over some drugs. Okay, the Almighty that healed his own enemy's ear after his own homie cut his enemy's ear off. The Almighty walked up to his enemy and didn't go on the ground and get the ear that was on the ground. He put his hand on the wound, the hole in his head where his ear was, and touched his head and wished, and he got a new ear, and his ear wasn't bleeding, which proves to you that any stab wound or gun wound is a dream that can be removed with the touch of an angel. Okay. You say, well, how come they're not doing that now? I'm gonna get to that at some point. Maybe in another documentary, maybe in this one. The Almighty has dwelt in Eminem and caused him to become wonderful. Okay. He's dwelt in um, Mary J. Blige. and took her from rags to riches. Tisha Campbell, Martin Lawrence's girlfriend, that's all Jesus. That's all the new Almighty, the new Most High, who's the most low also, so that you feel grounded when he's also here on earth. Okay? And he has kids on earth that can do magic. Why is this magic hidden? Why are these miracles hidden? Is it that the Almighty's outnumbered? Who's he outnumbered by? The prior Almighty and the prior Almighty's entourage, an army, which is an army of millions of wicked spirit beings with power, dynamic power. That's the Illuminati. So you have the new Almighty and his angels are people for the most part. You have an old Almighty whose angels are invisible aliens. That's what the Illuminati is. They're aliens. They're monsters. They have tails. They have the cone heads. They look like lizards. They have sharp teeth. I mean, one of these things tried to bite me in my sleep and did bite me, and I felt it, but it wasn't able because they're in a different realm. His bite can't pierce my skin. I've had these demons put female's hair in my bed, and there was no female in my bed because I just got my apartment out in Everett, and there was no. I never had nobody there yet. I didn't even know nobody out there. They put women's hair inside my refrigerator. They put women's jewelry in my bed, and I would wake up and there'd be female's jewelry in my bed. I was seeing people run through my building that didn't exist, and I would chase them, and they would disappear. I had seen people cleaning up my gate, my yard in front of the 40 apartment building that I had that the universe gave me, that they had me fix up. Oh God, we're running out of time. And the people disappeared, and then they weren't cleaned up no more. The time's running out. I'm gonna get back to you.